Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how to go natural, and this is going to be a combination of, I guess, the do's and don'ts if you want to go natural. So let's get started. Just don't co-wash, you guys. Co-washing is not good for you. When I was transitioning, I finished transitioning about a year and 3 months ago. So I've been natural for a year and 3 months. But when I was transitioning, I was using the Cantu conditioner. I was a part of the natural hair club at my school, and we had someone come in and talk to us. And she was a natural hair care, like a professional. She was telling us to not co-wash. And we all looking at her like, what? What are you talking about? But what she said made sense. Co-wash means conditioner washing. So basically what you're doing is you're just putting conditioner in your hair. You're not putting any shampoo in it. You're just cleaning it. You think you're cleaning it by putting conditioner in, but you're not. What you're doing is you're putting a whole bunch of lather on your hair that actually damages your hair. So if you're co-washing, stop co-washing. You need to start using shampoo. So the reason why I use shampoo is because shampoo, it gets all the dirt off your follicle. Yep. And so if you want to start using shampoo again, I would suggest getting 2 shampoos. I would get the all natural sulfate free shampoo, and you use this like anytime you need to shampoo your hair. For sulfate shampoo, I would get the Pantene Truly Natural Clarifying Shampoo. Use this like once a month. I use it twice a month because I do a lot of natural styles weekly, every 3 to 4 days. So yeah. For conditioner, I would suggest the Shea Moisture Restorative Conditioner. And this is really good. Like, it has a lot of slip, and I really like it. And then I also would suggest the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle conditioner. You all see me use it in every video. I don't feel like getting up right now to get it, but just go in my last 2 videos. My last video and the video before that, you'll see it. The one thing I would say about shampoos is I would not suggest Shea Moisture's shampoos, because Shea Moisture shampoos have shea butter in it. And remember, shampoo is supposed to get all the stuff off your hair, and shea butter like puts a coat back on your hair. So the Shea Moisture shampoos would put a coating back on your hair that you do not want. So this is why if you want a sulfate free wash, I would get this. And then the all natural, it smells so good. It's bamboo milk and mango oil. It smells so good. And it's $8 at Walgreens. This one is like $5 at Walmart. I got it at Walmart, and this smells really good. Another tip about shampoo is if you already have a shampoo that you use, continue using that shampoo while you're transitioning, because I've heard from like salon people, beauticians, that if you keep using the same shampoo, then your hair won't do like a big flip-flop on you. But that didn't happen to me, because before I transitioned, I wasn't sticking to one shampoo. I always was flipping around, flip-flopping around. So what will happen if you keep co-washing is that when you start to flat iron it, your hair won't be able to hold certain styles, or a lot of styles. If you're trying to go natural, my third tip is to get an oil. So for your oils, you want to get one for your scalp and your hair. I'm gonna make a oil video somewhere in the future, but long story short, you all see I use a lot of carrot oil. Carrot oil is for anti-breakage, and the best oil in the world is castor oil. Castor oil is like, people put it on their eyebrows to make their eyebrows grow. I put it on my eyebrows to make my eyebrows grow. Castor oil is like steroids for your hair. just get castor oil, please. You can get it at Target, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens. But so I use castor oil and I mix it in with olive oil. When I started transitioning, all I was using was olive oil. But now that I'm truly natural, I use castor oil and sometimes I mix it in with olive oil. So another good oil to use, this is at Walgreens, is the Olive Miracle Anti-Breakage Formula Maximum Strength Miracle Oil. This literally is a miracle oil. I use this. It smells so good. It has jojoba oil in it, aloe vera, olive oil. It's like 10 different oils in here. And I was using this when I transitioned, and I still use this, and this is what I combine with my castor oil. And this stuff is like heaven. But it's like $2 or $3 at Walgreens, and it is so, it's awesome. Just combine this with some castor oil and your hair will be like, it will be draping. Even though I said use castor oil, don't use castor oil products. Like one big castor oil product that I don't like, and you all are about to be shocked, but is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. A lot of people on YouTube, I know they don't really like it. They only like the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Deep Treatment Mask. I had their leave-in and it did nothing for my hair. You're better off getting one of their milks, but I don't like the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. I think that's their worst line. I don't know. I don't like it, but if you like it and you have it, you can keep using it, but I don't like it. So, moving on. So, another tip for going natural is to switch out your brushes. Everybody might have a hard bristle brush, but I suggest getting the Denem Brush. I'll post a picture of that. And then I also use this brush. It's called a wet brush. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of a wet brush, but basically it just looks like a regular brush, and it like goes through your hair. You can detangle with it and it won't catch to your hair. This one I got at Walgreens, and it's by Wet and Dry, and I got it at Walgreens. Well, my mom bought it for me, so I don't know how much it costs. But I got this at Walgreens. Get a wet brush or the Denem Brush. Another tip on going natural. So this will be the 5th tip. I'll post all the tips that I say down below. But another tip is to cut off all heat. Like, just don't put heat in your hair. When I was transitioning, I only put heat in my hair every 2 months. And it helped out so much. Like, just don't put heat on your hair. Don't put heat on it. Don't dye it. Just don't. Just try to do a lot of natural hairstyles, even though you might have heat damage or perm on the end. I had heat damage, so it was a struggle, and I didn't do a big chop, but I would get so frustrated until one point I just cut it all off. But just stop with all heat. Just stop. No heat, no heat. If you absolutely have to put heat in your hair, put the Tresemme heat protectant on your hair. I used all of mine. I have no more, but the Tresemme heat protector is really good. So I think this is tip number 6. Tip number 6, get a deep conditioner. Get like 3 deep conditioners. I'm not going to talk about deep conditioners because I have a whole video on it. Just go to the deep condition talk video and you'll get a whole 13-minute session on deep conditioners. Tip number 7 is you do not have to get a big chop. You don't. I didn't get a chop. I didn't cut off all my straight edges until 7 months into transitioning. So you do not have to big chop. Don't. What you can do is if you want to style, you can just put perm rods at the end, and the ends will be, curly. But I will say it does get frustrating having just straight ends, because sometimes, like, I was maintaining Bantu knots, and my Bantu knots would come out curly at the root, but straight. So 7 months into that, I got frustrated, and I just, like, got all my heat damage cut off. And it pays off cutting all your heat damage off, because now you have curls that are just popping. My 8th tip is to sleep with a bonnet or get a satin pillowcase, because if you don't sleep with a bonnet, then that allows split ends. Tip number 9 is to stop drying your hair with a towel. Dry your hair with a t-shirt. That's what I've been doing, and it's been helping. Drying with a t-shirt decreases frizz and split ends. Tip number 9 is to get protective styles every 2 to 3 months. So I would not suggest wearing protective styles year round. Like, I get sew-in, and your hair needs to breathe. So getting sew-ins and braids year round is not a good, don't do it. Every 3 to 4 months. My hair grows a lot. It grows like 1.5 inches when I do braids and sew-ins. So yeah, do that. Tip number 10 is you are what you eat. I recently went on a diet. I don't consider it a diet. I just consider eating healthy. I guess this is tip 10A, part 1 to tip 10. The most important thing is drink water. Drink water. I drink 64 ounces of water a day. That's like 4 water bottles, but just drink water. I don't even drink pop. And if I do, it's 1 grape pop every 2 or 3 weeks. But water really helps your skin, it helps your nails, it helps your hair grow. I've been drinking water almost 64 ounces since the school year ended, so June. It's now September. My hair has grown so much, you guys, so much. But eat a lot of healthy foods, cut back on the hot flamings. Yeah, just eat better foods. Salmon, avocados, eggs. Look it up. Tip number 11, and this is my last tip, is to trim your hair regularly. I trim my hair every 9 weeks. They say every 6, but if you're trimming your hair every 6 weeks, how are you going to notice growth? But yeah, your hair takes 6 weeks to get 1/2 inch. So if you trim it every 6 weeks, you're cutting off what you just grew. So I try every 9 if I trim every 9 weeks if I see split ends. But if I don't see split ends, I continue to live my life. So that was 11 tips on how to go natural or how to transition, and the do's and don'ts. If you have questions, comment them below. If you want me to do certain things on here with natural hair or talk about certain stuff, snap me, Instagram me, tweet me, comment below. And one thing I've been getting lately, a lot of people have been asking me to post my makeup, everyday makeup. They want me to post hauls, but I've only been doing makeup on myself for 3 months, so I'm not Nitra B, I'm not, what's her name, Sandra Deluxe, I'm not Alyssa Forever. They have it down packed, and I just feel like I am not prepared to post makeup yet. So guys, give me another month, and now think about posting makeup. I'll post makeup for sure in another 2, but I might post an everyday makeup routine that I do. I gotta let my confidence get up a little bit more before I start posting makeup. But until then, I'm out. Bye.